Hello guys, we are at the Harrah's Laughlin buffet. We went from buffet to buffet to buffet to buffet to buffet, and it's Saturday, so it's a weekend. And some of them were disappointing. There's certainly nothing like what you can find in Vegas, and you knew that already presumably, but they're obviously much more affordable as well. And I actually was so pleasantly surprised by this buffet. By just looking at it, I wasn't keen. But surprisingly, the flavors are there. It's a very flavorful buffet. It's a bit heavy. You will not find really any significant healthy options at all. I'm about to pass out. But everything was flavorful. The flavor was the thing that struck us, and I asked even if what kind of ingredients they were using, because I was concerned that they might be using MSG to increase the flavor, but they're not. They're not using MSG. It's just, I think they're using garlic and other natural flavors to actually finally render really average food really flavorful. So, you know, the quality of the ingredients is average, but the way it's cooked, it's just literally a delight to eat. Also because my expectations were very low, and so obviously I've been pleasantly surprised. Potato leek soup. Potato leek soup. This is dinner, by the way, and dinner is, wait for it, $20.99. So $20.99 plus taxes is $23 roughly per person. And it's Saturday night, so obviously buffets in Vegas are a lot more expensive unless you go to the really cheap ones. Okay, you've got medium rare meat, medium, and well done. This is obviously meat night, okay? It's Saturday. Yesterday they had seafood night, and today it's meat, steak. Oops. And that's what people are coming here for. Everything is well cooked, very flavorful. It's a very busy right now, so hopefully I can find my way through it to show you the dishes. Roasted jalapenos and roasted garlic and shallots. Now, the mushrooms here with white wine, butter, and garlic, I tell you, although it looks like they're swimming in water and you think, what on earth? The other ones, when I ate them, they were actually not swimming in water. But regardless, they're really, really flavorful. White wine, butter, and garlic, actually really flavorful. Then you've got your mac and cheese, mac and cheese. And then you have steak fries, which I really enjoyed. Steak fries. Very well cooked. Decent quality potatoes. Onion rings. Fried shrimp. Rice pilaf. Baked trout. It was fine. Now, see if I can show you. These are the things. You got pulled pork. Just vegetables and scalloped potatoes, which is well done. And then of course your barbecue beef ribs, which is another attraction for Saturday night dinner. Here on this little mini section here, you've got bacon and ham, coleslaw and potato salad. The coleslaw was very flavorful. It was tasty. It wasn't, when I ate this food, I was really bracing myself for low quality food, you know, like when you eat at very cheap buffets in Vegas. But I was surprised. It was actually flavorful. I seem to be behind this gentleman all the way through. Ranch fried chicken, dinner rolls, and mashed potatoes. The mashed potatoes were really well cooked. They were delicately cooked. They weren't swimming in oil. They weren't swimming in butter. I enjoyed them a lot. the carving section. I showed you a little bit, now I'm going to show you from this end. Nice, it smells good. Au jus, cornbread stuffing, Brussels sprout, beef stew, focaccia bread, and I'll show you something else. Cranberry sauce, well, I'll show you lots. Tartar sauce, etc., etc. French onion soup. Good flavors. And Asian noodle salad, cucumber salad, cocktail sauce, ginger and orange shrimps. Lovely lemon wedges, vegetable spring rolls, so-so. Pork butt stickers, average. But what I really liked was vegetable chow fun. And I certainly had a lot of fun eating that. Really delicately cooked. I loved it. It was really well done. Sweet and sour chicken. They say they don't use any MSG, which is amazingly great news. Our stomach will thank us forever. Korean short ribs. Fried rice, so-so. Jasmine rice. Fortune cookies. Okay, now you've got salmon du jour, salmon, which it wasn't bad, but I think it could have used some more, I mean, it was flavorful, but not the flavors that I perhaps personally like. Pasta, this was like a surprise. Pasta with meatballs, with Alfredo and marinara sauce. See, that one is marinara and one is Alfredo right there. Chicken du jour, chicken and potato. But I want to show you something that was really well done. These ravioli and mushroom. It feels ravioli and mushroom, and they're really, really, really well done. Very much the underdog. Very, very well done. The stuffing was delightful. Oh, and I wanted to show you the assorted calzones, because people are going nuts over these calzones. What they are, breadsticks, by the way, like garlic bread. What they are, it's like pizza, but with the ingredients tiny. You roll it over, so you've got the pasta base on the outside, rolled over, and you got the pizza on the inside, and they're cooking it with a wood stone oven, which really changes the flavor and really makes it much better. And I actually thought that the calzones were very nice. Can I show them to you? I don't know. Every time they bring them, 6 or 7 people scoop them all out. Oh, here it is. I'm so glad I waited. Isn't that great? Very, very nice. The only criticism is there's too much of this melted cheese. It really fills you up quickly, but it's incredibly flavorful. Incredibly flavorful. I mean, okay. Let me say something. I burned myself, guys. Sorry. Okay. You will not find the quality of Bacchanal or the best buffets in Vegas. Of course you won't. Everything is a little bit more, but it's a little bit more. Please, guys, help me find an adjective. I don't want to be offensive. It's a little bit more a lower end, okay? But the flavors and the way things are cooked, way above expectations. Way above expectations. You will not be disappointed here. And I keep on showing you the calzones because I actually want to eat some more, but I gave up my table and just to stop myself from overeating, and now I really wish I hadn't. I really find this buffet exceeded my expectations. You will not be disappointed, and the price is good. Of course, it's Friday night, so presumably they have more variety, but it's only $20.99 plus taxes, so it's not that cheap. But of course, Saturday, it's a lot more affordable in the day clearly, like with every buffet, and you know, weekend dinners are the most expensive. And this one because they have the steak, and yesterday they had seafood. But I loved it. They did a great job. I'm gonna have to tell them that. And one other thing, I loved the cooks and the chefs. Most of them behind the stations because they're happy and they seem to be proud of what they're serving. I like it, and the atmosphere is a happy one too, which makes a huge contrast to the room and the tower where we're staying. We got a video on that. Oh Lord help us. But this buffet, guys, I think I am going to write my final decision once I've actually eaten at the Aquarius buffet, because I didn't eat at that one today. I tried 2 others. I mean, like a couple of dishes and that's it. But they weren't great. So I think so far this is the best buffet in Laughlin, Harrah's, certainly for Saturday dinner. But I will review tomorrow. I will review the other one, Aquarius. The other major one. But they have others too, and I will go into details on top-buffet.com. We have a section on Laughlin. Just go through the menu or just type into the search engine bar within the website itself, and you just type Laughlin and you find out. And so I'll go in more details. I'll go more and more in details there on top-buffet.com. But here I'm just giving you an overall feel of it all. And oh yes, of course, what was I doing? I'm forgetting the dessert section. You've got Diamond Lounge here and 7-star and Diamond. We actually ate at the 7 Stars and Diamond Lounge, which was very, very peaceful, civilized, and excellent service. I'm not Diamond, but they kindly let us sit there, which is wonderful. Hello. So very nice service at the food stations, cooks, chefs, everybody. Pay them a compliment if you like the food. They always appreciate it, and they certainly seem to appreciate it here. Maybe they're making an effort. I don't know. It feels like they are. Bread pudding, banana foster, apple strudel. I'm not keen on banana foster. I like real bananas, but that's just me. Apple strudel, cherry sauce, and you've got your usual, ice cream, vanilla and chocolate ice cream dispenser. Oh yes, I'm going around and I'll show you what I forgot, which was the lettuce section, the salad bar. Nothing special. This is the one bar that I didn't think was that great. The one food station. You got really run-of-the-mill choices, but at least they're here. So the one thing to make it all flavorful, what I did, I added coleslaw, which was flavorful. So I like the coleslaw. And I don't particularly like cucumber and tomato served like this. I think it's really lowbrow, and it probably, yes, I wouldn't want it presented like this. I see people trying to scoop out, just drain the whole thing, It should have at least some sort of draining capability. Anyway, so salad bar. I think if you are into salad bars, the best so far was at Edgewater. They had things like artichokes, and they had no choice for the salad bar. But I don't think this buffet is going to be famous for its salad bar. This buffet is going to be famous for the flavor of the cooked food. This is, these are coming from a tin, what it looks like they are. So, but and I think the dessert section is really run of the mill. It really is. But I would almost going to say, who cares? I mean, well, people with sweet tooth, they will care. But personally, I have been really delighted by the flavors of the cooked food stations, that my taste buds are really satisfied. And that's what I mean. It's been a satisfactory dinner with low expectations. You have to understand, you cannot compare it to the top 3 or 4 buffets in Vegas. You cannot do that, okay? It's just a totally different type of buffet. It caters, Laughlin is the cheaper version of Vegas. Much cheaper version. On the water, on the river. So you have to bear that in mind when I review buffets and even hotels. Okay guys, for more information, see you on top-buffet.com. We specialize in Vegas reviews, and we have a section in Laughlin about Laughlin. So hopefully that will give you updated reviews if you want to know if you want to come and eat here in Laughlin, and also with regards to where to stay and the Laughlin atmosphere in general, what it looks like and so forth. Okay guys, see you there. Bye bye.